Welcome to the Fluent English DCD podcast. We are here to make learning English fun, practical, and easy. Whether this is your first time tuning in or you've been with us for a while, we're thrilled to have you here. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Emma. No matter where you are on your English learning journey, whether you're just starting, working towards fluency, or refining advanced skills, this podcast is for you. We speak at a medium speed to make it easy to follow, and you can always adjust the playback speed if needed.
Each episode of this podcast focuses on a specific topic relevant to everyday conversations. English exams like IELTS and TOEIC, or casual chats with friends. We'll guide you through 5 common questions on the topic, share tips for answering naturally, and teach you 5 useful expressions to boost your fluency.
Exactly, Jeff. By the end of each episode, you'll gain practical answers you can use right away, and expressions to make your English sound more fluent and natural. But before we jump into today's episode, let's introduce the DCD approach. Daily, consistency, and discipline. These principles are the foundation of our podcast and your English learning success.
The DCD approach is all about taking small, consistent steps every day to achieve big results. You don't need hours of study or the perfect moment. Just show up daily, even for 10 or 15 minutes. Over time, you'll see amazing progress.
Let's break it down. Daily means practicing English every day. It doesn't have to be long. Just a short session can make a difference. For example, you can watch a short video, listen to a song, or read a paragraph from a book.
Consistency is the key to making daily practice effective. If you practice regularly, even for a few minutes, you'll notice big improvements over time. Think of it like watering a plant. If you water it every day, it will grow. The same happens with your English skills.
And discipline means sticking with your practice, even on days when you don't feel like it. We all have busy days, but discipline helps you stay on track and reach your goals.
With this foundation, we're ready to dive into today's episode and explore how the DCD approach can transform your English practice.
Feel free to pause the episode anytime to jot down notes or reflect on how you can apply these tips to your routine.
If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss upcoming episodes filled with tips and lessons to take your English to the next level. Take 5 seconds to hit that subscribe button right now.
Thank you so much for your support. Let's get started on today's episode and start improving your English together.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fluent English DCD podcast. I'm Jeff, and today's topic is music.
Music can be a fun and interactive way to immerse yourself in English. Now, let's dive into today's topic.
Question 1. What's your favorite type of music?
This is a great way to start a conversation about music. Jeff, what's your favorite type of music?
I really enjoy pop music. It's upbeat, fun, and always puts me in a good mood. I've been a fan of artists like Taylor Swift and Bruno Mars for years. Their songs are catchy and have great lyrics that stay in your head. I remember listening to Taylor Swift's album 1989 on repeat during a long road trip. It made the drive so much more enjoyable. What about you, Emma?
I'm a big fan of classical music. It's so calming and beautiful. I love listening to composers like Mozart and Beethoven, especially when I'm studying or relaxing. Their music feels timeless and always inspires me. I have a playlist of classical pieces that I play every morning while having my coffee. It's the perfect way to start the day.
To answer this question, start by naming your favorite genre. Then, explain why you like it. You can also mention a favorite artist or band to add more details. For example, I love rock music because it's energetic, and my favorite band is Queen. Adding details like a memory or how the music makes you feel makes your answer more engaging.
And if you're just starting to learn English, you can keep your answer simple. For instance, I like jazz because it's relaxing. As you gain confidence, you can expand your answers by describing how the music makes you feel or sharing a memory connected to it. For example, I like jazz because it reminds me of quiet evenings at home with my family.
Asking follow-up questions is a great way to keep the conversation going. For example, what's your favorite song? Or have you ever been to a concert of your favorite artist? These questions make the discussion more engaging. For instance, if someone says their favorite artist is Ed Sheeran, you could ask, "What's your favorite Ed Sheeran song?" Or, "Have you seen him perform live?" Question 2. Do you play any instruments?
Another common question. Jeff, do you play any instruments?
Yes, I do. I play the guitar. I started learning it in high school, and it quickly became one of my favorite hobbies. I enjoy playing songs by Ed Sheeran and even writing some of my own. Playing the guitar is a great way to relax and express myself. I remember performing at a school talent show once. It was nerve-wracking, but also so rewarding. What about you, Emma?
I play the piano. I started taking lessons when I was a kid, and it's something I've stuck with ever since. It's a great way to relax and express myself. My favorite pieces to play are by Chopin and Debussy. I love how their music tells a story without using words. One of my favorite memories is playing a duet with my sister during a family gathering. Everyone loved it.
To answer this question, talk about whether you play an instrument and why you enjoy it. For example, I play the drums because I love rhythm, and it's a great stress reliever. If you don't play an instrument, you can mention one you'd like to learn. For example, I've always wanted to learn the violin because it sounds so beautiful.
If someone shares that they play an instrument, ask them about it. For example, how long have you been playing? Or what's your favorite piece to play? It's a great way to learn more and build a connection. You could even ask, do you prefer playing alone or in a group?
Question 3. What's a song that's meaningful to you?
This question lets you share personal stories and connect on a deeper level. Jeff, what's a song that's meaningful to you?
One song that's really meaningful to me is Imagine by John Lennon. Its message of peace and unity resonates with me, and I always feel inspired when I listen to it. It reminds me to stay hopeful and work towards a better world. I remember hearing it for the first time at a charity event, and it gave me goosebumps.
For me, it's Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a piano piece, but it feels like a song to me. It's so calming and emotional, and it always helps me relax after a stressful day. I used to listen to it often during my final exams in university. It helped me stay focused and calm.
To answer this question, think of a song that holds a special meaning for you. Maybe it's connected to a memory, an emotion, or a lesson. For example, I love Bohemian Rhapsody because it reminds me of singing along with my friends during road trips. Adding these personal details makes your story more relatable and interesting.
And don't be afraid to explain why the song is meaningful. Sharing your feelings makes your story more relatable and interesting. For example, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong is special to me because my parents used to play it every Sunday morning. It's a song that reminds me of home.
You can also ask the person you're talking to about their meaningful songs to keep the conversation going. For instance, do you have a song that reminds you of your childhood? Or, is there a song that always makes you happy? These questions open up opportunities for deeper discussions. Have you ever been to a live concert?
This is such a fun question. Jeff, have you ever been to a live concert?
Yes. I went to a Coldplay concert a few years ago, and it was absolutely incredible. The energy of the crowd, the stunning visuals, and the band's performance made it an unforgettable experience. The stage setup was mesmerizing, with colorful lights and giant screens displaying amazing visuals that matched each song. One moment that stands out was when they performed Fix You, and everyone in the audience lit up their phones. The whole stadium glowed, and it felt like we were all part of something magical. How about you, Emma?
I attended an Adele concert, and it was amazing. Her voice was even more powerful live, and the way she connected with the audience was so genuine. She shared personal stories between songs, which made the evening feel very intimate despite the large venue. I still remember how emotional it was when she sang "Someone Like You," and the entire audience joined in. It was an inspiring and unforgettable experience that gave me goosebumps.
To answer this question, share details about the concert you attended, like the artist, the atmosphere, and how it made you feel. For example, I went to a rock festival last summer and the energy was unbelievable. It felt like everyone was connected through the music. Adding specific details, such as the crowd's energy or a favorite moment, makes your story more engaging.
And if you haven't been to a concert yet, you can talk about one you'd love to attend. For instance, I've never been to a live concert, but I'd love to see BTS perform someday. Their performances are so full of energy, and I've heard their concerts are amazing. Talking about your dream concert shows enthusiasm and can lead to more exciting conversations.
You can also ask follow-up questions like, what was the best part of the concert? Or, who would you love to see live? These questions keep the conversation flowing and let you share your thoughts and experiences. Question 5. What kind of music is popular in your country?
This is a great way to share cultural insights. Jeff, what kind of music is popular in your country?
In the U.S., pop and hip-hop are incredibly popular. Artists like Taylor Swift, Drake, and Beyoncé dominate the charts, and their songs are often played everywhere on the radio, in stores, and at parties. Pop music is loved for its catchy melodies and relatable lyrics, while hip-hop is appreciated for its rhythm, creativity, and storytelling. How about in the UK, Emma?
In the UK, there's a strong love for indie and alternative music. Bands like Arctic Monkeys and Florence Plus, The Machine are hugely popular. Indie music often has a raw, authentic feel that resonates with a lot of people here. And of course, classic British rock bands like the Beatles and Queen are still celebrated worldwide. Their songs are iconic and have stood the test of time.
To answer this question, name a genre or artist that's popular in your country and explain why it's loved. For example, in India, Bollywood music is very popular because it's lively and often features in movies. The songs are colorful and full of emotion, which makes them memorable. Sharing cultural traditions around music adds depth to your answer.
If you're talking to someone from another country, you can ask them about the music they enjoy. For instance, what's a popular band in your country? Or, do you have traditional music that's still widely listened to? It's a fun way to learn about different cultures and practice your English. For example, I recently learned about K-pop, which is hugely popular in South Korea. Groups like BTS and Blackpink have a massive global following, and their music videos are so creative and visually stunning.
Another idea is to share your experience with a particular genre. For instance, I started listening to reggae after learning about Bob Marley, and now it's one of my favorite genres. The relaxed vibes and meaningful lyrics always lift my mood. Sharing personal experiences makes your answer more relatable and engaging.
Music is such a universal topic, and discussing it helps build connections. Whether it's pop, Indie, traditional, or something completely different, there's always something interesting to talk about.
Now, let's learn some fun music idioms that you can use in everyday conversations. 1. Face the music. Face the music. Face the music. This idiom comes from the idea of a performer on stage who must face the audience's reaction, whether it's applause or criticism. It means dealing with the results of your actions. Example: he broke the rules, and now he has to face the music. Or, if you're late, you'll have to face the music from your boss.
2. Blow your own trumpet. Blow your own trumpet. Blow your own trumpet. To brag about yourself. This idiom is about boasting or showing off your achievements. Example: I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I'm really proud of the work I've done. Or, she's always blowing her own trumpet about her achievements.
3. Hit the right note. Hit the right note. Hit the right note. Just like hitting the perfect note in music, this idiom refers to doing or saying something that fits the situation perfectly. Example: her speech really hit the right note with the audience. Or, the design of this product hits the right note for young people.
4. Change your tune. Change your tune. Change your tune. This idiom is like switching to a different melody. It means altering your perspective or behavior when new circumstances arise. Example: he changed his tune after he learned more about the situation. Or, you'll change your tune when you see how much it costs.
5. March to the beat of your own drum. March to the beat of your own drum. March to the beat of your own drum. Picture a drummer leading a unique rhythm, not following others. This idiom celebrates individuality and independence. Example: she's not worried about trends. She marches to the beat of her own drum. Or, he's successful because he's always marched to the beat of his own drum.
These idioms are a great way to make your English sound more natural and expressive. Try using them in your next conversation.
Today, we explored 5 common book-related questions, shared tips to answer them confidently, and learned 5 useful idioms to enhance your English.
Books are not just about stories. They're a wonderful way to connect with others and expand your imagination. So, use what you learned today in your next conversation about books.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Fluent English DCD podcast for more exciting episodes.
See you next time. Bye, everyone.